Did you know that our kidneys serve as the ultimate purification system for the entire body? They work tirelessly behind the scenes, yet when they begin to struggle, the consequences can be devastating. In the United States alone, over 38 million people are currently living with kidney disease. Perhaps the most shocking statistic, however, is that 90% of those individuals have no idea their health is in jeopardy. This is because the early stages of kidney trouble often hide behind symptoms that feel like minor, everyday issues. The most severe signs typically don't appear until the disease has reached an advanced stage. Because early detection is the only way to prevent permanent damage, we must learn to identify the subtle signals our body sends when our kidneys need assistance. One of the most common, yet frequently misunderstood symptoms is shortness of breath. While we usually associate breathlessness with heart or lung conditions, it is often a direct result of kidney dysfunction. When your kidneys cannot filter properly, excess fluids and toxins begin to accumulate in your lungs, making it physically difficult to take a full breath. Furthermore, failing kidneys often lead to a drop in your red blood cell count, a condition known as anemia. Without enough red blood cells to carry oxygen to your tissues, your body feels starved for air, intensifying that feeling of breathlessness. In severe cases, this can manifest as a terrifying sensation similar to drowning, especially when you are lying down flat at night. If you find yourself gasping for air without clear physical exertion, it is a critical sign that your internal filtration system may be failing. Another subtle but telling sign is feeling cold in warm environments. Because kidney disease often causes anemia, it disrupts your body's ability to regulate temperature. If you find yourself shivering or reaching for a blanket in a room where everyone else is comfortable, your kidneys might be struggling. This symptom is incredibly easy to overlook or blame on a simple cold, but when paired with other signs, it points toward a deeper issue. Understanding these initial signals is the first step in a journey of prevention that could save your life. The third sign on our list is one of the most debilitating: profound fatigue. Your kidneys are responsible for filtering every ounce of blood in your body, removing the metabolic trash produced by your cells. When these filters are damaged, impurities and toxic waste begin to build up in your bloodstream. This toxic environment makes it nearly impossible for your brain and muscles to function at their peak, leading to a state of mental fogginess, dizziness, and a physical weakness that no amount of caffeine can fix. Beyond filtration, healthy kidneys act as a chemical factory, producing a vital hormone called erythropoietin. This hormone is the instruction manual for your body to create red blood cells. Since red blood cells are the primary transport for oxygen, a decrease in their production leads to anemia. Without enough oxygen flowing through your veins, your body enters a state of persistent fragility. This is why kidney-related fatigue feels different from a typical long day. It is a systemic lack of fuel at the cellular level. The fourth sign is trouble sleeping, a symptom that often creates a vicious cycle of declining health. When failing kidneys allow toxins to circulate freely in the bloodstream, these chemicals can wreak havoc on your nervous system, making it incredibly difficult to fall or stay asleep. However, the connection goes deeper than just restless nights. Kidney disease is frequently linked to a dangerous disorder called sleep apnea. This occurs when your breathing repeatedly stops and starts during the night, often resulting in loud snoring or gasping for air. Because sleep apnea deprives the body of oxygen, it puts even more stress on the already struggling kidneys. If you find yourself waking up feeling unrefreshed, or if you have been told you snore excessively, it may be a signal that your kidneys are unable to keep your blood clean enough for your body to truly rest. Recognizing these sleep disruptions early can be the key to breaking the cycle and seeking the intervention your body needs. The fifth sign is perhaps the most critical to monitor: foamy or bloody urine. Under normal conditions, your kidneys act as a sophisticated sieve, keeping vital components like blood cells and proteins in your body while letting waste pass through. However, when the kidney's filters, known as nephrons, are damaged, these components can leak into your urine. Blood in the urine, or hematuria, can turn your urine brown, red, or even purple. This is a major red flag that could indicate anything from kidney stones and infections to total kidney failure. Equally important is the texture of your urine. If you notice a thick, white foam that looks like the bubbles you see when whisking eggs, it is a sign of high protein levels, specifically a protein called albumin. Since albumin is the same protein found in eggs, it creates that identical foamy reaction. Persistent foaminess is one of the earliest signs that your kidney's filtration system is breaking down, and it should never be ignored. The sixth sign is dry and itchy skin. While we often view skin issues as a surface problem, your skin is actually a mirror of your internal chemistry. Beyond filtering toxins, your kidneys are responsible for maintaining the precise balance of minerals in your blood, such as calcium and phosphorus. When your kidneys are failing, they can no longer maintain this equilibrium. This mineral imbalance, combined with the buildup of toxic waste in your bloodstream, often leads to intense, persistent itching and parchment-dry skin. Many people find that no amount of lotion or topical cream provides relief because the irritation is being driven by the poisoned state of the blood underneath. If your skin has suddenly become unusually reactive or itchy alongside other changes in your health, it is a strong signal that your kidneys are struggling to manage your body's internal mineral environment. The seventh sign involves changes in urination patterns. Because the kidneys are the factory for urine, any change in production is a direct message. You may find yourself needing to urinate much more frequently, often accompanied by a painful or burning sensation. Conversely, you might notice a significant decrease in the amount of urine you produce, which is a sign that the kidneys are losing their ability to process fluids entirely. A particularly common symptom of early kidney failure is nocturia, the need to wake up multiple times during the night to urinate. If your bathroom habits have shifted noticeably, it is essential to seek a medical diagnosis to identify the root cause. The eighth sign is a duo of sensory changes, bad breath and a metallic taste. This is a direct result of a condition called uremia, where the kidneys fail to remove urea from the blood. As urea levels rise, it is broken down into ammonia in your saliva, creating a persistent, foul odor that no amount of brushing or mouthwash can eliminate. Patients often describe a metallic flavor in their mouth, making food taste like copper or iron. This toxic buildup doesn't just affect your breath. It often leads to a total loss of appetite, nausea, and even vomiting. If you find that the very thought of food makes you nauseous and you have a lingering metallic taste, your body is sounding an urgent alarm that its internal environment is becoming poisoned by waste. The ninth sign is puffiness around the eyes and face. While we often associate swelling with our feet, your face is one of the first places to show signs of kidney-related protein leakage. When the kidneys' filters are damaged, they allow large amounts of protein to spill out into the urine. Since protein is responsible for holding fluid inside your blood vessels, its loss causes fluid to leak into the surrounding tissues. This results in a persistent, doughy puffiness around the eyes and a generalized swelling of the face. Unlike the temporary puffiness you might have after a late night, kidney-related swelling is often chronic and may be most noticeable first thing in the morning. The 10th sign involves your extremities, swollen ankles, feet, or hands. Because your kidneys are the primary regulators of sodium and water, their failure leads to massive fluid retention. Under the force of gravity, this excess fluid pools in your lower limbs, causing your ankles and feet to swell until they look significantly larger than normal. This is often pitting edema, where a finger pressed into the skin leaves a temporary indentation. While this can also be a sign of heart or liver disease, in the context of kidney health, it signals that your body is holding on to far too much salt and water. If you find your shoes are suddenly too tight or your rings no longer fit your fingers, it is a clear physical manifestation of a filtration system that has ground to a halt. Knowing the signs is only half the battle. The other half is proactive prevention. To keep your kidneys in peak condition, you must manage the silent risk factors. First and foremost is controlling blood sugar and blood pressure. High blood sugar from diabetes acts like a slow-moving corrosive, damaging the delicate nephrons over time. Similarly, high blood pressure narrows and weakens the blood vessels in your kidneys, eventually starving them of blood. If you have either condition, regular screening is your most powerful tool. Second, you must be a mindful consumer of medications and supplements. Many common over-the-counter pain relievers, such as ibuprofen and naproxen, can be toxic to the kidneys if used excessively. The same applies to antibiotics. While they are essential for fighting infection, they leave behind traces that your kidneys must work hard to eliminate. Always use these medications under the guidance of a professional. Furthermore, be wary of over-consuming protein supplements or herbal extracts, which can strain your filtration units. Third, let's talk about lifestyle habits. Quitting smoking and moderating alcohol are non-negotiable for kidney health. Both habits elevate your blood pressure and damage the vascular system that your kidneys rely on. To support your body's natural detox process, focus on intelligent hydration. Aim for 4 to 6 glasses of water a day. Interestingly, studies show that drinking more than this provides no extra benefit for healthy kidneys, so moderation is key. Finally, fuel your body with a heart-healthy diet and regular movement. Research shows a direct link between kidney health and cardiovascular fitness. By maintaining a healthy weight through a diet of whole foods and at least 30 minutes of activity a day, whether it's walking, swimming, or cycling, you reduce the strain on your kidneys and prevent obesity-related complications. Your kidneys work tirelessly to keep your internal world clean and balanced. By adopting these 10 preventive measures, you are giving them the support they deserve. Remember, your mission is their mission: a long, healthy, and vibrant life.